Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, PDAC Day 2, and we are now at the booth of Millennial Lithium. You remember the fabulous company, developing a lithium salar in Argentina. And the company had some good news out this morning. And of course, with me here is Graham Harris, the chairman and director of the company. We want to discuss. Graham, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Jürgen. How are you?
Long time no see, but
yes.
Totally happy to see you again here,
yes,
and a real pleasure. You had some good news out this morning. What is it about?
Yeah, this morning our news was actually it's interesting news. It's we announced that we just commissioned our solar hybrid power plant. And that's very important for us. It's the first of its kind in the lithium space to be generating the power from a solar hybrid facility. We're excited.
Well, sorry, when you say hybrid, what is hybrid with that?
Hybrid means that for the most part we're going to be using solar energy to generate the power, but the hybrid means we have a backup low emission diesel generator.
That sounds like a good plan. Okay.
It's good for us, but it's good for you, good for the environment.
Yeah.
We expect to save about 247 tons of carbon emissions annually, very important. And
nice.
In doing so, we'll help ourselves and save about $250,000 in fuel costs annually as well. So it works for everybody.
Yeah, that would be definitely my next question. How much money have you invested into that facility? And what would be later then, let's say in kilowatt hour, what would be the cost then maybe? Can you already quantify that?
Yeah, I don't have the exact cost in terms of the kilowatt cost, but in terms of the storage, we're about 540 panels. We're generating about 500 kilowatts of energy. Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot. Super. Yeah. And that would be enough to power not only the pilot plant, or can you, let's say, expand that for later large production?
Yeah, the beauty of this is that it's scalable. Okay. And we will be scaling up to when it comes to the full production.
Super, super, perfect. So remind us a little bit what was going on with Millennial, let's say, the last 6 months. I think you had some beautiful work programs on the one hand. On the other hand, the pilot plant is really coming. So that means you are starting to produce lithium then.
We will be producing 3 tons in late fall. The pilot plant is being assembled on site and should be ready in, I would say, another month or so.
Yeah.
So right now we've just completed the drilling. We're coming up with the resource expansion announcement probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Bankable feasibility is on track to be delivered in June, and the pilot plant in June. And then we're looking to go full-scale production once we raise the CapEx for the project.
Okay, super. So for the CapEx for the project, how long do you think this will last, or not last? How long this will run? Of course. What is the time frame for that?
Well, the next stage is the CapEx is we've got to raise $400 million, and then this thing will be in production. But we're hoping to have clear line of sight by the end of this year on how we will assemble that financing package.
Okay, super. So let's assume you have the money in the bank. How long does it take to build the whole thing?
Well, what we've been doing is actually building some of the components now. Like our initial ponds will be our first production ponds, etc. So we won't be, we're not going to start from a running stop. We're sort of building the bits and pieces as we speak. I mean, obviously the power plant it's installed, and we just have to expand on that. So we will just be expanding certain elements of what we've been doing. Production from when we get the plant fully funded and up and running, about 2 years out.
Okay, that's decent.
Yes.
Because that sounds to me like a little bit that you are just right then in the market when it's really needed, because it looks to me like that now the e-mobility is going like this.
Yeah, e-mobility is going like this, and of course everybody was saying that that everybody else's expansion of production would come on to match it. But as we've known for the last 10 years, these things are not that easy to get on stream. And as you can see with LAC, it's a little delayed. Galaxy or Cobre continues to be behind in their production. Now we have Nemaska, which a lot of people had targeted to be coming on in 2020. Now that's obviously been delayed. So a lot of these projects suffer from delays. And that's going back, one of the key reasons that we chose to do our project using conventional technology, not introducing any technological risk into the project. So we're fairly comfortable in our timelines.
Super. Can you comment a little bit on the market side? I mean, we saw cobalt dropping by almost 50%, due to, let's say, a little bit of I would call it oversupply through the DRC and through the Chinese, but this will will diminish also over the time. But what does lithium look like? Because funny enough, this morning I had two people questioning me about the lithium market.
Right.
And they said, hey, what is the pricing now? What happened there? How do you see it in the next years? So what's your take on that?
Yeah, our take is, one of the things we've always wanted to do is protect ourselves against whatever happens in the lithium market.
Yeah.
Whether the price is high, low, or comes down extremely low, we always want to be one of the lowest cost producers. And that's going to be the way that we protect ourselves and our shareholders from the fluctuations in the lithium price. I try not to extrapolate or determine where the price is going to be, because I'll always be wrong. But all I can say is that whatever the price may be, we're well positioned to deliver into that market as being one of the lowest cost producers.
Super. That's mean you can easily make money also on $10,000 or $9,000 lithium.
We make good money at 9 and 10,000, where some of the hard rocks make no money. So that's been the whole key, is to be one of the lowest cost producers.
Super.
Our PEA, which showed about 3,200 operating costs, is we expect our bankable feasibility to come in around that level as well. So again, it just hammers home the fact that this project will be one of the lowest cost lithium producers.
Absolutely.
And protects us. And even when others think that the price is low, for us, it's still a
you still
very
have 120% margin or whatever.
It's still a good margin, yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, Graham, thank you very much.
Hey.
Good insight,
Yes.
and I would say that's exactly the way how it should be. I think solar hybrid is probably a very good possible future to bring energy to remote areas also, and to not be reliable on any let's say on a single solution. I really like that, and as you said, 140 tons of carbon already saved. That's a nice amount.
Yes,
and I would
the
say
money. Don't forget the money.
Exactly, and the money in addition. So I would say keep it going, and we talk then later in the year when project financing is running and things are moving forward.
Thank you very much,
Super.
Jürgen.
Thank you very much, Graham. Ladies and gentlemen, it was Graham Harris, the chairman and director of Millennial Lithium, and you heard it, the company is fully on track. Of course, they have enough treasury in the bank also, that's very important, and I think solar hybrid solution is a fantastic solution for power generation, and the company is doing the right things here. And of course, $400 million for a project finance, I think is absolutely makeable and reasonable. And as Graham alluded, key to success in the future is to have the lowest cost possible and still to make a lot of money where the others already go out of business. I think great stock, great company, check it out. Thanks for watching us. Bye-bye from Toronto.